Hi everybody, I just assembled this lawnmower and I wanted to make a few notes. First, the upper handle is separate from the lower handle, and I use the bolts and accessories to connect both of them. When this lawnmower is shipped, the lower handle is in the storage position, the folded position, and I just lift this lower handle and this lower handle, and then I match this part into this part, and I use that large piece right there as a guide to fit into here. And then I push it in. And once I have that in, I do that. And I do the same over here. Move that into there. Push that in. Once I've got the lower handle in position, I attach the upper handle to the lower handle. Using this, and that. And I make sure that this right here aligns right along like so. It won't fit the other way. So once I've got that tightened, I do the same for this side of the upper handle. You have your clips, and that is for I can clip this on like so for that, and then you have one, and I would just do it for the upper. So there you have your clips. As far as putting the grass bag on, one thing I noted, what I do to help me putting that on is I just try to fit this part right here into the groove in here, okay? Into this part right here. I try putting this on, but it wouldn't fit the way it needs to be fit, so I put it on like so, and then I just use this part right here as a guide to the grooves here. like so, and it fits better that way. So it took me a little bit of time to be able to fit that onto here, because putting this on, see the gap? So I put it on, fit that in, then I lower it down. Interesting. You have your cutting height. Lift this out. You can see that rise. Okay. You have your battery. I like this handle. It makes it so much easier to carry this when I put it into the shed. Just lift like so. Okay. Can put this, that side, right up against the little notch right here. And then when I want to remove it, I just press this down. Okay. You have your charging cable. Note that if I wanted to remove this and use this, it's connected. So don't pull it all the way, just like so. And you have your instruction manual. And finally, just to start this, excuse me while I move the camera. To start, I just press that down, press this down, and pull this towards the handle, and that's how I would start that. So I hope this gives you a little bit of an idea on this lawnmower. Thank you for watching the video. Bye.
Video review of the Litheli, I'm assuming, 20-volt lithium lawnmower. I've been waiting for this thing for a little bit, so my grass is a little long, but not much. Charged the battery overnight. It did not get a lot done at all. The bag is very small, so I have a pile of grass right here. This is how big it is. And this is just my front yard, and obviously the piece next to the road. That lawnmower cannot handle anything under the 3 setting on this thing. I will say that right now. If you have tall grass, you will have to go to 4, to 3, to 2, to 1, or whatever it has. I have it on the highest setting, which is the 4, or whatever the heck that is. And it died after doing just this part. Died on the side of the house here. I know, like, ignore those bushes right there. That's what I'm saying is, this grass is about 2.5 inches tall, and this thing did not make it anywhere near my front yard. I do not recommend this unless you have a garden that you're trying to trim or upkeep. Don't get this thing.
I just bought this lawnmower because I've got just weeds to deal with until I get the fake grass. So I didn't want to spend a lot. And we just did this little strip as a test right here with that lawnmower. And it was shockingly good, I have to say. So, you know, because I'm not looking for a very expensive, amazing lawnmower, just something to do the job. And, you know, we pushed the button, we held the handle, we followed the directions, and it's working. And some of this grass is 4 feet high, weeds. It's like 4 feet high, and here it's working away, and I only have one battery charged. And it did this section in like 2 minutes already. So, yeah, I'm pretty amazed. I went off the reviews and was pretty.
Alright, so this is our new electric lawnmower. Yeah! Look at that fancy schmancy lawnmower. All electric. No gas needed. That is so cool. Beautiful.
First time I use this machine, only for less than 1 minute, and you can see the smoke.